just did the first one, but we'll do it again. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning. Again. Next is approval of today's agenda. There is one change on there when it comes to saying time and date for fiscal year 25-26. That needs to state 26-27.
What? The budget hearing, when we set it, it should read 26-27 fiscal year. Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the amended item.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is approval of the minutes of 3/18.
Motion to approve the minutes of 3/18/2026.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is claims for payment.
Motion to approve the claims for payment for 3/25/26.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is a Class C retail alcohol license.
Lance, I make a motion to approve the special Class C retail alcohol license for Opry Bar LLC. This is a 5-day permit, so there can be alcohol sales at an event at the Ellsworth Equestrian Center.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now is consideration to set time and date for fiscal year 26-27 budget hearing.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the time and date for the fiscal year 26-27 budget hearing for noon on April 15th, 2026 in the large conference room of the Hardin County Courthouse.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now is consideration of approved final plans for City of Iowa Falls Bridge replacement. Taylor, come on up.
Yep. So the plans are drawn up on these. They are very long and complicated. It will not be a fun project at all. Price tag is large, but I talked about, we don't really have a choice. Like, it's over the river, so it's complicated. It's on their truck route, 20 years ago, they paved those, they made the investment. So we gotta push through. We have a state grant for this, so $1.5 million is paid for out of that. And us and Iowa Falls will split the rest. The bridge is gonna be twice as wide as it used to be, because if anyone had ever been on that before, it was essentially a 1-lane bridge. Like, you weren't looking to meet people. So, I mean, it's 224 feet long, 40 feet wide. And that adds up to expensive. So just to warn you, it's gonna be a lot, but it's a bridge, it's on our system, it's on Iowa Falls system, so.
Did they change the angle of that? I know you talked about
Yeah,
it one
we
time.
moved it a little bit. Just like, I think the south side will stay about exactly where it is, and it just spun a little bit.
So you can make those turns easier.
Yeah. Yep. So the firm we hired to design it, they did all the turning data and put trucks on there, so the truck should never have to go into the other lane. So making it 40 feet wide should alleviate that issue as well.
Good.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the final bridge plans for the City of Iowa Falls Bridge Replacement BRS 3720 616 6-42 South Avenue over the Iowa River.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
City council will also have to approve this, so.
Okay.
All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, thanks Taylor. Next is consideration of approved utility permit for the Unit Private Networks LLC.
So Lance, I will make a motion to approve utility permit 2026-03.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Yeah, this is for installation of a 1 1/4 inch conduit of 96 count fiber, starting at an existing handhole along Iowa Highway 175, traveling along M Avenue to a tower at 22950 245th Street.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next is Community Betterment Match Grant.
Motion to approve the community betterment match grant for application for Poppin' Good Times.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Talk on it.
New business in Iowa Falls. So new signage, I think you got a photograph of the
It's
new
good.
sign. Yeah, so it's very nice. People are making nice investments, so I'm sure they're very appreciative of the grant opportunity and let the community know that we still have funds available until the end of the year. So if there's someone that needs a new sign or has a new business, we're eager to.
All right, thank you. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Now I have is a change of status. Did I miss one?
Yeah, the consideration.
Consideration.
There we go. Consideration to approve request to hire.
So Lance, I'd make a motion to approve the sheriff's request to hire in dispatch.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Now is a change of status of sheriff's office.
So I'd make a motion to approve the resignation of Lindsay Ham, dispatcher, full-time at a rate of 22.09, effective March 12th, 2026.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye, motion carries. Other business.
I have nothing, Lance.
Nothing.
I got Jolene, but before I go to Jolene, Michelle's not here today, but taxes are due by the end of the month. Thought I'd bring that up for everybody. Now I'll go Jolene.
Just want to put out there, and it's been posted everywhere. Our office will be closed next Wednesday. We will all be going to Port Dodge to our state election continuing education training.
Okay. Any other business? Public comment?
Sure.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Minuteman Moment installment number 4. We're still in part 2 of 4 parts of the declaration. I'm going to go back to February of 1775, almost a full year before Common Sense was published, and a year and a half before the Declaration of Independence. If you recall, Boston has been occupied by British forces since 1774. Britain had suspended several colonial legislatures and outlawed guns and gunpowder in the colonies. The First Continental Congress had met and tensions were running high, but it was still months before the battles of Lexington and Concord. Colonists loyal to the King of England began publishing pro-British literature. Articles appeared in colonial papers under the pen name The Farmer. The Farmer denied the existence of natural law and natural rights. The Farmer denied that there were any laws above man's law and contended instead that our rights come from government. In response to The Farmer, a 19-year-old student attending King's College in New York, now Columbia University, published a potent rebuttal. In dismantling the Farmer's arguments one by one, the young student wrote, "The fundamental source of all your errors, sophisms, and false reasoning is a total ignorance of the natural rights of mankind. Liberty is a gift from the beneficent Creator to the whole human race. The sacred rights of mankind are not to be rummaged for among old parchments or musty records. They are written as with a sunbeam in the whole volume of human nature by the hand of the divinity itself, and can never be erased or obscured by mortal power, and cannot be wrested from any people without the most manifest violation of justice." That 19-year-old student was none other than Alexander Hamilton. You might not know some of these things about him, but his bona fides as a founder are well known. He was an orphan, fought later for the American independence in the Revolutionary War. He was a delegate to the Constitutional Convention in 1787. He wrote 51 of the 85 essays known as the Federalist Papers, advocating for the ratification of the Constitution. He served as the nation's first Treasury Secretary under our first president, George Washington. Alexander Hamilton and our founders understood that these principles, that our rights come from God and that those God-given rights are unalienable, incapable of being repealed by human laws, serve as the foundation, the cornerstone of America. These bedrock principles are enshrined in our Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Somewhere I read, and the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comments? Julie, come on up.
Well, here we are again. Let's see, I remember a few weeks ago or a month ago, 6 weeks, whatever. You talked to Blanche, you talked about possibly laying people off, because of lack of funds. And I wanted to thank Taylor for last week, saying that, gee, he has $7 million just sitting around, it's just sitting there. And because he didn't really need it and he wasn't quite sure what to do with it. Well, perhaps some of those funds could be redistributed.
We can't.
Oh, well, maybe they should be, but I guess that's just one way that government as it stands doesn't always function for people, because he can sit on that money, and obviously Renee says that's fine, while you possibly lay other people off, do not fill vacancies. I just wanted to say that that's very unfortunate. Okay, let's go to the compensation board. Dave Sweeney is advocating for the county auditor. And that is on its face a conflict of interest. Dave Sweeney's married to Annette Sweeney, who's running for office. It's a conflict of interest to have him do that. And we already know that in every election that our current auditor has overseen, there has been a mistake, including the fact that there weren't enough ballots in one of those elections. So, yeah, the conflict of interest. And when it comes to an increased wage or an increase in salary for the auditor, no, doesn't deserve one. Okay. And let's see what's next. As for you three supervisors themselves, nope, no raise. You have put up these pictures and you're determined to leave them there. You've taken the unity out of community. You deserve no raise. Holy cow. The treasurer, well, she's not here. She's probably deserves a raise. Oh, yes, and, no, we didn't, hear any of the, 27 points of, made in the Declaration of Independence, not a word, Daryl. And let's get back to the rule of law and due process. We know that the writers of this, a lot of them were deists. They believed in divine creator. After that, they believed that creator was not involved any further, that people make their own choices. You're given a choice. King, no king, right, wrong, given a choice. And there was no miraculous intervention. So, yeah, they believed in science. Anyway, you want to go over this sometime, we're gonna research it, but I don't know if you did that.
You offered it to me and said no.
You can, it's online for the love of Pete. Or you could have got a copy from Daryl, easy peasy. Anyway, in case you don't know, there will be no king's rallies, gee whiz, no king. There will be thousands across this country and even in other countries on Saturday. No king's rallies, I don't know, what? For Pete's sake, there will actually be a No Kings rally right outside this building on Saturday, happening from 10 to 11 a.m. No Kings rally this Saturday. See you there. You'll even have time to maybe go to another one in the town, in the bigger town close by. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other public comments?
Um,
From there, I could ask for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.